The world of high-end home entertainment keeps pushing boundaries, and today we're looking at one of the most powerful combinations you can put in a living room. The Sony 75-inch Z9K 8K mini LED TV paired with the PlayStation 5 Digital Edition Slim. This setup delivers a level of immersion, clarity, brightness, and raw performance that goes beyond standard premium experiences. Right out of the box, the Z9K feels like a piece of technology engineered to dominate every category. The design is massive but clean, with a minimalistic frame that feels premium without shouting for attention. Even at 75 inches, the panel keeps everything sleek, and once it powers on, the mini LED backlighting makes itself known. The level of brightness you get here is far beyond traditional LED or OLED limitations. Sony's XR backlight master drive is working overtime, controlling thousands of local dimming zones with ridiculous precision, and the result is stunning contrast that easily holds up in bright rooms and high-impact HDR moments. The 8K resolution becomes especially noticeable with large format scenes, textures, and wide shots. Even if you're not feeding the TV native 8K content all the time, Sony's cognitive processor, XR, does some of the best upscaling in the industry. It takes 4K content and pushes it into a cleaner, sharper, more detailed space without adding artifacts or artificial sharpness. This means streaming movies, watching sports, and even general YouTube browsing all look like elevated versions of themselves. Motion handling is another area where Sony dominates. Action sequences stay crisp, sports look fluid, and high-speed camera pans stay controlled. XR motion clarity and the high refresh support make everything feel smooth and intentional. Colors are another strength. Sony's XR Triluminos Pro produces a wide and rich color palette that doesn't feel oversaturated. Skin tones remain natural, highlights stay accurate, and HDR performance feels like it was tuned for real-world content instead of demos. Now pairing this display with the PlayStation 5 Digital Edition Slim takes things to the next level. Sony's ecosystem integration is incredibly polished. Auto HDR tone mapping, auto genre picture mode, and near-instant input mapping mean the TV adjusts itself for gaming without you digging through menus. The PS5 Slim is powerful, compact, and runs modern titles at 4K with fluid frame pacing, fast load times, and a smoother interface than ever. The redesigned body feels more modern and easy to place next to a large display like this one. The real magic shows up when the Z9K kicks into gaming mode. The low input lag, VRR support, and motion clarity make gameplay feel tight and responsive. High contrast scenes, especially in games like cinematic adventures or fast-paced shooters, look unreal on the mini LED panel. Highlights pop without blooming. Dark scenes stay controlled, and the sheer brightness makes daytime gaming just as impressive as nighttime. Sound performance also holds up surprisingly well. While most TVs struggle with depth or clarity, Sony's acoustic multi-audio setup uses positioning to match sound to on-screen action. Dialogue is clean, effects feel layered, and if you pair this with a PS5 Pulse headset or a soundbar, you unlock even more immersion. Google TV integration makes the experience even smoother. The interface is clean, fast, and gives you instant access to all the apps you care about. Google Assistant is responsive, and the smart recommendations actually feel personalized. The TV also supports Dolby Vision, IMAX Enhanced, and all the major HDR standards, so content looks exactly the way creators intended. The combination of the PS5 Slim and Sony Z9K is essentially future-proof. With native 8K processing, 4K per 120 frames per second support, advanced mini LED control, and all of Sony's signature motion, color, and contrast technologies, this setup is built not just for today's entertainment, but tomorrow's. Whether you're gaming, streaming, or watching high-format cinema, everything feels elevated. If you're upgrading your home theater or gaming setup, this pairing gives you a premium experience that stands at the top of the industry. Hi guys, it's me if you want to buy the Sony 75-inch 8K Z9K TV and the PlayStation 5 Digital Edition Slim. Then please visit the link provided in the description.